Alrighty guys, welcome back to Wombat Gaming. We have another Bellwright playthrough to do today, so welcome to the latest episode. We are going to, I've been doing some testing. This took me quite a while actually to figure this thing out. We want to get this caravan up and running because with this new patch there has been a few changes, and the first one you'll notice when you go to settlement, I'm pretty sure it used to be in here. You used to be able to just set up deliveries, and that's no longer an option, so they're making you do it old school. And I mean, that means that someone's going to have to carry the stuff back and forth. So we are going to have a really quick tutorial on this. Yeah, if anyone's playing the preview branch and knows misses and I think I've missed something, please let me know. I think it's a little bit buggy still, and I'll explain why in a minute, but we'll do a complete run through. In order to get this thing working, you need a cart. So we need that copper, and we need the 7 wood. These guys are just wandering through town. So we'll get the copper, and we need 7 wood.
I feel it's going to be a good
I think
day.
a request too would be to the developers. Can things, when we put them into our bags, go to the top inventory, not the bottom? I don't know. Does that bug anybody else? I always kind of lose where I'm at, and I think they should be up here. This stuff, I think the bag should be for like just extra items that you're carrying. You put them in there yourself, but that's just my thoughts. Okay, so a few things we're going to need to set up first is one, the weapon rack. I noticed one thing with the deliveries, they will not take things out of delivery rack, I don't think. So we're going to take, we're going to go to tools, and we're going to stop them taking the simple pickaxe just for the moment. But I think that is a bug, I've got a feeling. So another bug that I've noticed is in the distance there. You can see those 2 little blue lines. They're 2 wolves on the ground, and I've been over to them quickly, and they can't be picked up or anything. So I'd say something else has killed them, and we can't collect the carcasses, which does seem a little bit weird if we're trying to be realistic and the bull's still there. I think that we should be able to definitely gain the advantage of taking the carcass, the goodies, but you can see when I get close to it, it just disappears. And I've seen this in a few places actually. I saw a boar as well. So yeah, so you can see, and that is kind of annoying. So hopefully they'll fix that. I will report that. Hopefully it's just a bug. But all right, so back to the cart. We've got the copper, and we have the 7 wood. Just gonna grab some food, something with a bit more stamina if we can. Because what are we looking for? 20, 33. Yeah, I think that one's going to do the job. We'll do that one. And we'll get that in there first. Okay, so just a little bit more stamina. All right, so we're going to make the cart. So we're basically just adding the goods that we need to make the cart, the mats, and then we're going to make the cart. Now, you can run this cart anytime you like. There is a, I haven't worked out everything just yet, but there is a send caravan button, and then there is a an auto send. I think when you gets to a certain amount, I think at the, hopefully at the destin, the place you're getting it from. Anyway, it'll make more sense in a second when I get this going. So all right, so once the cart reaches full circle, you just click again, and then bang, you've got your cart here. You can see you can go up to it. Got an inventory. You can take up to 50 items. Now, when I'm playing around with this, I noticed that copper tends to take up 2 slots, but this works like storage, so it didn't seem to. And we'll give an example. We'll just put one in there to show you. Let's take a, works like the storage. So we've got a 2 slot take up in your actual storage, but when you come over here, it does the same thing. So just bear that in mind, that the items will take up the same amount of space. It'll just shows like storage. So that's essentially if you wanted to bring back ore from a, I guess, an outpost, you would only be able to bring back 25, or, you know, so account for that when you're doing this little, yeah, maneuver. Now, I actually think because of the travel signs, I know you're gonna have to do it yourself, but it's a little bit obsolete at the moment. But anyway, I'll show you why. So we're gonna go over here, and this is the inventory for the station. I'm not sure what the, I guess when it comes back, it just drops things in there. Volume 200. And this is where we make the route. So we've got one default route in here already. You can delete that if you want. There's a number of carts. We can bring that down to, I think this might be it if it starts to automatically make them for you. If you've got 2 slot, I think that controls the amount of carts that you have actively running. We only have the one location for our copper at the moment, and I don't care about the villages just yet, so we're gonna have to figure that out. But let's add a route. So we're gonna add a route, and you can rename the route. So we can call this the copper run. Cooper run. So this is copper run. All right, so now you can see when you do the edit, it brings up this little section here. You got an option to add guards. The number of carts, so you can increase the amount of carts going in one trip if you want to. So you can increase that 50, I guess, to 100. I haven't tested that yet, but and number of items to start caravan. I guess that's if you're using auto send caravan. So yeah, we're bringing goods back to this state area. You don't need to build one of these at the other end unless you're wanting to set up this at the other end, I guess, but it does work from one location. It will send stuff and receive stuff. I've tested it. It did work. So I don't know. I haven't tested this yet, like the automatic bit, but we'll and you can recall the caravan too. So if you send, it sends off and you're like, oh, I mean, if you got something or whatever, you can recall it. And there's the auto button just to hit send. All right, so we've got our settlement. What it's going to be requesting on this route is, double click on that. We're going to put copper 4 and we'll make it a 1 off. And then we're going to do, I think there's stone there as well. So we'll just grab some stone. All right, so that's done. You can add a stop now. It'll automatically default to, I've only got the one on the settlement, so it's going to default to that straight away. But it looks, so you might have to change this and edit it if you need to, but we're going to double click on this one anyway. And edit, and then we're gonna send them, we'll send them some smoked mushrooms. I'll just send 5. And then we're going to try send a pickaxe as well. So we'll see. Now, you did see broken pickaxe there, so I'm guessing if you had a broken pickaxe at the other end, you could put that in here as well. Whoop. Let's put pickaxe, and we'll put a broken. So your settlement's requesting any broken pickaxes. We could probably increase that. I don't. This is a little bit bugged, and I'll show you why in a second. On my first run, I sent it to collect these goods, and it only picked up 5 copper ore. I didn't put the broken pickaxe. There was no broken pickaxes there, so I do have one actually in storage. So I'll go and grab that. We'll test that out, and then yeah, we're sending a new pickaxe and 5 copper. All right, so I'm going to. You can see it's ready to go. We've set this up. Copper run. Now, I would have hoped there'd been a button that you could just go send, but there isn't. You've got to go back into edit and then send. So now the thing you got to remember is it's taking one of the people from your village. So someone's going to wake up in a second. There you go. And it really, I don't think there's any particular person that does it. Now, deliveries, I've got a couple of people set on deliveries, but it's alternated between 2 different people each time. So I would make sure that these people, all your people, have a weapon. This person doesn't, so I'm just going to quickly give them an axe. You can interact with them still like they're... Alright, now she just came to the middle and see how she's got nothing in her cart? She just went to there and she grabbed the pickaxe, but she didn't grab the mushrooms. And the first run through, oh no, there it is, sorry, there is mushrooms, sorry. She grabbed the mushrooms, but she didn't grab a pickaxe. So I'm not sure why, so I'm going to recall her. So we'll just do another test of this. Let's recall her. You can see I definitely have a simple pickaxe in there. I'm going to double make sure that we have a... Oh, she didn't... The pickaxe was in here. All right, so maybe I didn't put the pickaxe in there. Oh, I did forget to do that. So there was no pickaxe in there, so that's why she didn't grab it. So we're going to recall her. She's coming back. We'll send her again. I am going to grab the broken pickaxe that is in here. And we're going to take that to the other end to test this actually works. So when she recalls, you can see she puts the goods back, which is pretty cool. So we're going to try again. It's send the caravan. Hopefully, yep, there we go. Watch what she does. Now, she kind of goes to the middle over here for some reason. And then she does a turnaround and goes, okay, maybe I need to bring some things with me. And then she still didn't pick up the pickaxe. Still only the mushrooms in there. You can see there is a pickaxe in there. Doesn't seem to be, it's not broken, but I'm going to recall her. I'll repair a pickaxe just to make sure. Nope, we're recalling, aren't we? Recall. Okay, we don't want to repair the one I've got on me, so I'm going to quickly just pop that away so we don't make the mistake. I'm going to grab, make sure there's no pickaxes in here, or there is. We'll repair that one. Here she comes again. I think I need a strap actually to repair this, so let's grab a strap. Alright, just repair the pickaxe that I have on me. Alright, so we know that that pickaxe is fully repaired. We have a non-repaired one as well. And we're going to put them into storage. Now, you can see that that was definitely not broken, the simple pickaxe. So we'll try this again. We'll double check our route. Now, that's the route going out. This is the route coming in. It definitely says simple pickaxe. What? Requesting. All right, we're going to do it again. We're going to send a caravan. Going to go to the middle strangely again. I'm just going to, and she's going to go back to storage. You can see at the moment she's got nothing in there. There's the mushrooms. Oh, she picked up the half broken one. Okay, so that's kind of weird. All right, so she didn't grab the fully repaired ones. She grabbed the half broken ones. So okay. All right, so now we're just yeah, we're just gonna let her do her thing. We are gonna get, we'll fast travel back there quickly because I want to put the broken one into inventory just to see what happens. Would be interesting to see whether I took that broke. All right, we're gonna. You can see on the map too. You can see where they're moving. Sometimes I can see the person. Sometimes I can see the cart. Sometimes I can see the person. So just. I can only see the cart, but anyway, let's travel over here. All right, so now at the moment, for some reason, they're not putting everything. The person who's over here is not putting everything into the stockpile. You know why? Let me know. So, because it's sitting in here, and we have that half broken. It's not a broken pickaxe, but you know what I mean. Okay, so all right. What did I do with the broken pickaxe? Could have sworn I had a broken pickaxe on me. Okay, we need to go back and get the broken pickaxe, but you can see there's 14 copper and 10 crude. So 14 and 10. And you can see that she is still on the road over here. That's right, we put the broken one back into storage so we wouldn't repair it accidentally. I just remembered. A little bit of running around. Sorry about this, guys. But we are doing a full test of this system. Pretty sure I put it in here. Yeah, I did. Alright, let's head back there again and put this into the storage that's at the other end. And we can try and catch up with her to follow her. I don't know if she works. I'm not sure if she moves any faster on roads either. I was trying to watch her before. She might have been moving slower through here, but she does sometimes go off the path. So, all right, let's put this in there. Okay, now you can see 14, 10, and there's your simple broken pickaxe. All right, so now we're just going to got to wait for her to come back. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to happen this time, but she did react really funny around bandits before. When I had some bandits, the first time I tested it, she didn't have a weapon, so she ran off. As soon as I'd killed the bandits, she ran back to her normal route. So, but it's a bit dark here. Sorry, guys. And here she comes. And we can see she still has the half broken pickaxe in there. Now, I tested it a couple of times. One time I ran into some bandits and she ran off. The second time she had a weapon and she actually helped fight the bandits with me. So if I hadn't have been there, I guess she would have had to fight them. So just bear that in mind as well. But no bandits this time. Now, if you remember, we did set up, so she's bringing the 5 mushroom and the 1 pickaxe, but we'll just go back just so you can see one more time. She's supposed to be getting 10 copper, which is 20 spaces, 10 stone, and any broken pickaxes. We put 2, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Should be plenty of room in the cart for all that, because she's got 50 spaces. Unless my math is wrong. There she comes. Now you can watch the stockpile fill up. Yeah, you can see that she did put something in there and she took something out. So let's go and have a quick look. You can see she didn't take the stone. She did deliver the pickaxe and she did deliver the mushrooms. She did not take the simple pickaxe and she only took 5 of the copper. So let's catch up with her and I'll show you why. What's going on. And she sort of took this path through here, see 5 copper, which is kind of weird. She went off the track here and didn't stay on the track. Whereas she followed this track all the way on her original journey. So I do find that a bit weird as well. She's not sticking to the paths, which is probably not going to be great if they, you know, you would have thought that paths would be good for travel, speed, like when we run. You would have thought that would be the same for them and paths, so hopefully that's something they fix. And yeah, she's back on the path now. It's super dark out here. Oh, what we got? Okay, we got a, all right, we got a bandit here. Let's draw. Oh no, it's not, it's a boar. Okay. Our bugged boars. So that's a problem at the moment with the game. So I believe they'll try and fix that in one of the updates, I believe. So here she comes. No bandits, shame, but I was hoping it would be a bandit. Looks like so that whole journey took, was midnight-ish when we started, I think. So it took about 6 hours to do that journey from there. Oh, got some bandits over here. Which is interesting. I can see a bandit that far away. Anyway. Okay, so from that distance to this distance. And as you can see, there was... Is she carrying the cart? Okay. bit strange. Okay, there you go. Carrying this copper here. I almost built the outpost here. It is close, but I guess I know that this is never going to run out. Well, not for a while, because it's quite two big nodes. So that's the reason why I built it there. And I was thinking the original transportation when I originally set this up as well. I wasn't thinking about her, you know, having to cart it across the fields and stuff, and the journey not just going out instantly at midnight under the old system. So yeah, it just is what it is. But anyway, so there you go. So that's that system. I've got to do a few more tests around. I haven't set up a test for selling things to a village yet, because if you have a look at the we do have the option to buy and sell. So they're buying a bunch of stuff at the moment. We don't have really a lot of resources at the moment anyway. And there is obviously prices. I'm guessing, yeah, I think I haven't really, I can see that there's yellow-ish and then there's green in price. So, and then you can send the caravan if you want to. So, and you can select the caravan that you've got as well, so just bear that in mind. So it is selling a bunch of stuff. Interesting. You can buy short swords for 32. No, you can sell shorts. Yeah, sorry, this is the stuff we can sell, and then this is the stuff we can buy. Okay. Fishing rod. Oh. Actually, we haven't looked at Aaron Dean first. Let's have a look at actually Padstow, what they're doing over here. So they're selling a lot more stuff. So, you know, if we ever run out, I guess in future we could buy the hemp from here. We can buy the garlic. We need to start setting up some trade, I guess. Fishing bait. So you can buy, you know, planks of wood and stuff. So it really is a commodity. Anything we've got excess of, we could probably sell. Just remembering that the person has got to carry it on the cart all the way over. Yeah, so that person, let's go and see if where they put the copper, or actually, because now what is going on over here? We have a caravan. She gone back. Oh, that's a different one. Okay, I didn't notice that before. Have we noticed that before on the road? I don't think I have. But anyway.
Friend or foe? Ah, a fellow traveler.
Expert agility book. Okay. Just checking every time I see one, just to see if there's anything new that I kind of, you know, selling the books is interesting. So. All right. We oh yeah, we're gonna go and see. Just gonna grab this flax while I'm here. Sage. All right, and let's go see if where they put the copper, whether it went into the. I should have probably been there when she actually delivered it, because this person's doing a delivery right now, and I bet you any money that was the copper. We just missed it. Let's have a look. It's definitely not in there anymore, and yeah, it's not in there anymore. So I'd say they went into there, and then that person that we just missed, I was a bit slow, did put it into this area. Hard to tell because I can't remember exactly how many copper there were, but don't recall there being that many, so I think that's what's happened. All right, well that's the, yeah, that's the, it's a shame that that caravan really isn't working properly. So the other thing we can do now is we could edit this to be a top up now. So it'd be interesting to see whether or not it won't go, will it go every time 10 reach, we run out to 10, or yeah, if does that make sense? Yeah, so I don't know what your thoughts behind that are, so I'm a bit confused. I've looked, this is pretty new, so I'm like not sure where the top up is actually going to you know, when the copper mine has 10, will it automatically go out and go and collect them? Or will it have to wait for, you know, all of these as well? You know, like you saw before, it was a one-time delivery, and yet this didn't clear, but this one did. So you notice that like the mushrooms and the broken pickaxe was a one-time, and that's gone. There's nothing in that delivery area now, so it's completely disappeared. But for the request one, these items are still here, and they were one time as well when we set this up. So really not sure about that. So anyway, that's the caravan. I guess we could edit this one, yeah, and just we'll put the smoked mushroom back in there. We'll make it a top up, and put this on auto. It says number of items to start caravan. Is that to start it going out or start it coming back in? And a lot of testing need to be done there, I think. So we will see what happens. We need to do a few things today. Thank you for the people who have mentioned a fishing hut. Also,
I feel it's going to be a good day.
someone keeps mentioning a magnifying glass, and maybe I just need to go back and read the notes again properly, because I'm missing
Did
some.
you see that sunset last night?
Codex.
It was beautiful, wasn't it?
That's the only thing I can see. It's got a magnifying glass on it. Yeah, my other thing that I need to do is what else we got to do? We got to a mini map. Yeah, I've got an page up and down on my keyboard, so apparently, yeah, that would help me zooming in and out. And so it is supposed to be. Yeah, it's not working, so let's have a look. Yeah, no, I think my keyboard, because it's a quirky keyboard, it's a small keyboard, is not working. So there is a thing that says up and down, and I'm using, tried the alt, I've tried the control, I've tried the shift. Yeah, I need to. Function not working either. Maybe, yeah, because I got a small keyboard, that the bindings aren't there. All right, so that's not working. Butchery is another thing, but the fishing hut's something we really need to get going. And that is going to be, I guess, under harvesting. No, have we actually researched this one? Yep, fishing camp. Okay, it's under animal harm. Okay, so all right, I was just saying whether we could build. No. You can't, you got to be in the location to put it down. I don't know, I was just testing that, whether you could actually build on the map, but it doesn't look like you can. So let's go this way and food. So many things to do. The butchery, the research as well for the butchery. Oh, the person's gone. I just noticed that, so I wasn't paying any attention. What? Okay, so they've gone. I'm gonna. Interesting, actually, what actually they've taken with them. I really want to see this because I set it up to be auto, so let's go and have a quick look. I think it's important that we're trying to work out what's going on here. Yeah, we'll just... It's a bunch of caravans. And let's have a look and see, make sure she's got nothing in there.
Break after this.
Alright, that broken pickaxe is still sitting there. She's coming to take... Alright, she's putting the ore in here. We've got 20 and 22. Let's quickly find out where... our caravan is. As she comes over the hill. Yeah, so she seems to be hoofing it along on the one smoked mushroom. Okay, so I'm guessing when she took off there were 4 in the storage and she felt compelled to take off. Some bandits down there. Yeah, she felt compelled to take off and... yeah, I'd say that's what happened. Interesting to see what she takes. Because... we're requesting 10, 10, and 2. Alright, well, she almost took everything that time. She could have taken one more or what? Hang on. Okay, I need to go back and look at that because she has a broke and she did this thing where she went up the side again. She has a broken pickaxe in there, unless that lady down here broke another pickaxe while we're here, because she did take the other one out of here. Yeah, but still, even if that was the case, our order that we had set up is asking for the 2 broken simple pickaxes. So I think it is bugged. I think there are some issues with it at the moment. It's not really completing it as we want. So we'll keep an eye on it. We've set it on auto. I think we need to make sure there's probably more than 2. We probably need to make sure we're sending out more than 1 pickaxe. We'll keep that at 2 because I'm probably going to chew through the pickaxes. And we'll see how this runs. It is on auto. So it seems silly that she came all this way originally for the 1 mushroom, which she's eaten already. Alright. I see a fallen log over here. I must have left. There it is. Might as well grab that. I'd have to cut it. Anyway, give me your thoughts about the caravan. I tried to give you something a little bit more interesting to look at. And we need to, yeah, work out what sort of things we're producing a lot of for trading. We'll look at what sort of things we can trade with. There's some bandits up here. Where are they? Oh, that's right. Shield. Oh, we had quite a bit of stuff on him, this guy. Wow. What was that book? Laborer. Okay. Alright, well, she's off to the mine again. Yeah, she's filling this stuff up. It does take 1 person out of your So I'm not sure it's worth that at the moment. Maybe I should turn off the caravans at the moment because it is taking one person away every time, and I could just fast travel there and get it, to be honest. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to turn that off when she gets back. I think fast traveling at this present time is probably going to be a lot quicker, but it will be interesting to see what
So
she
far, we're
does
doing great
with
work, don't you
the
think?
goods that she's bringing back. We missed that last time.
The village is looking better and better.
Oh, there she is. God, she went around the wrong way. Okay, let's have a look. So, she's taking everything out of there. Okay. That's... I didn't see her go to the stockpile. She definitely didn't put it into that one. We
Happy
had
days,
12
all thanks to
before.
you.
I reckon those goods just, I don't know, just disappeared. Let's check her,
So far,
because
we're doing
she's
great work,
got a
don't you
little
think?
signal on her. Hang on a second.
Glad it's my home.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. This light is off again, so I think we need to turn this off. Yeah, we're going to turn this off, I think. Yeah, we don't get all that way again for one mushroom, so that auto doesn't... yeah, I'm not sure that's going to be the best solution. Okay, let's get the... We're going to start building the fishing... I need a lot of logs, 11 flax. Alright, let's go and get this fishing thing set up, because the fishing is going to be... The fish, super handy, someone mentioned. The fish stew, obviously, is a very good resource for... I think, yes, I can't think of they off the top of my head right now, but when we go back, we'll have a look at it and show you. I'm not sure how close to the water the fishing has to be. I'll put it down over here. Actually, we can have a chat to this lady. She might actually sell it, and we can have a look at it.
Hello, how can I...
No, she doesn't. Okay. Alright, we're going to pop it down in here somewhere. How close you can build. That's interesting. You can build pretty close to these. I could incorporate her in my base eventually. So, alright, well, you'll be fine. Or bait sticks, okay. So what that says when we're finished. Need some more flax and a lot of wood. Need 2 more flax. And a bit more wood as well. Yeah, 3 more wood. Two more flax and a lot more logs. These guys are...
River's calm today. Good day for
Let's
fishing.
get this flax. Keep gonna forget about it. There's more flax over this way. I don't know how our farm's going actually. I haven't really been paying attention to this. Take hemp. Okay. Hemp. What we got in here? We got lots of... Okay, this needs... Yeah, it looks like this is all wheat. So so I'm going to be distracted here, but when we set this up as wheat and hemp. So maybe we need to... It's got flax and a little bit of hemp in it. I thought I'd set this to be no hemp. Yeah, I did. Okay, so why is there hemp in here? And this 50 thing, I don't know what this is. This top up, if anyone knows. Anyway. Yeah, so we need flax. I don't think any of this flax is ready, so just go and grab a couple more from over here. Right, can't remember how many we needed, but 5 I think is plenty. I think it was 3. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have a farm, or maybe we need a farm for every single thing, so maybe that's just the way I'm going to have to do it eventually. If you have a look there, we would need to have quite a few farms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You'd need 11 farms if you wanted one for everything. That would be a lot of maintenance too, I'm guessing, eventually, but I guess we're going to have the people for it eventually, and the skill set. No, I needed 2. Okay, we needed some logs now. 4 more and we're done. We can get this fishing camp up and find out what we need to do next. Two more logs, then we get this built. Yes, this is why I like a log should fit into this bag. So all right, well that's our 2 logs. Should be able to build the fishing shack. Work out what we need to do, get that going because this is a new something for me. I've never. Yep, that threw me a long way from the fishing camp when it was completed. That was like, yeah, good 20 meters. All right, let's have a look. We've got 2 things here. So we've got a manage. So this looks like it is a swamp, river, and a lake. So that's pretty good. Okay. I'm not really sure. Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe. Okay, all right. So this will give us crimson dartfish and striped swallowtail. So is that? All right. I just have to select that one, I guess. Missing rods. We need bait. Bait sticks. Missing rod. Okay, so we need a rod. All right. Now, what does this one do? Alright, that's just the inventory. So let's see what this lady doesn't. She sells
Hello, how can I
bait.
help you?
We can buy a. Oh god, we can buy a rod for 300. I'm gonna buy a rod. I know that seems quite silly, but fishing bait. And I know we've got worms, but I'm gonna get this thing up and running. Now, that's local storage. Oh. I wonder what happens here. Okay, that... Yeah, it shows on both. Okay, good. Alright. Alright, so then we, I guess, put that in there, so it's got the stuff we need. And... we'll bump the priority up to 2. See if we can get someone. Oh, okay. Okay. Hang on. All right. We don't want. We don't want 2 people down here. That seems like a lot of people. That doesn't. Okay. All right. That's a little bit annoying. I don't really want 2 people just fishing all the way over here, but and we only have the 1 rod anyway. I thought that would have anyway. We'll see what happens. Anyway, it's stuck now. Let me know if I've done something wrong there. You kind of know what's going on. We have forgotten all about our research as well. Really been paying attention to what we're low in and what we got a lot of. So how's this tin deposit going? Where is it? Too dark. Here we go. Still plenty of tin here. Let's see what's this that we need to finish off. Craftsman's Nook. Okay. Okay, so this is where we're going to build trophies, but as we discovered in the last bit, we need to research it.
The village is looking better and better.
Right, what's this? Butchery. What are we missing?
So far, we're
Straw,
doing great
5
work,
straw.
don't you think?
Okay. That means going back over to the wheat field, which we can do. All right, that's the trophy there. Requires not a lot of stuff, so we'll see what happens. We'll get that knocked off. We do definitely need to get everybody in better armor. Seems to be taking forever to make this stuff. Not sure why. I always feel bad about making so many armor pieces and things because we're always researching, but we do need to get them into something. Helmet, what's that required to make? Linen. Rugged shirts for that quest. Oops, travelers go, we don't want that. 10. Yeah, that's what we need. We need the okay, so this is a one-off. We need 5 for that, and then we need this adventure garb. It's giving us 23 armor. Oh, we make these one-offs actually, and just get the. Alright, I think we've got some of this stuff made. I'm just trying to remember now, but anyway. I'm going to push that to the bottom. Seem to be low on some things. Let's look here, what are we missing? Yeah, we need to go and get some thatch made. Actually. Now it says we've got 10 of everything here, so... River reeds are going to run low again. Where's our thrasher? Over here. Yeah, we need straw. We need lots of wheat for that. Looks like we're going to get some wheat soon because our farm seems to be doing well. Okay. Yeah, we've only got the 1 wheat. So could rely on that to just happen. How was the research? Why didn't they finish that off? That should have been started and done. Everyone went to bed, I'm guessing. Are we missing anything? Let's go back to all and have a look through here. Ah, the coop. We didn't actually make that, did we? It was quite a big building. Alright. Over here somewhere. We've got lots of... there's our water. I should have built that during the day so I could actually see what I'm doing. Put it in here. Very weird, I turn it around. Yeah, it won't fit when I got it on a certain angle. Ah, it doesn't really matter which way we put it. Always build it and have a look at it, what it looks like later. Okay, what does that need? Let's have a look. Flax, 2 logs, straw. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of straw. Yeah, probably... Maybe we will make a run to, I don't know how that rugged shirt thing's going. It seems to have slowed down as well. We have 2 rugged shirts. We can finish that one off. That's going back to Herondine tomorrow morning. Alright, let's not waste space for that at the moment. go and get some more wheat from the wheat field, see if we can grab some more. Got that fast travel sign over there at the moment, so that should be pretty handy. Damn, got brigands all around me. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. It's always a way, isn't it? What the hell happened then? Anyway, hopefully it's just not a brigand, which is good, thank God. All right. Oh, they're pretty close to me on this side, aren't they? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get close enough. Go around the other side. Yeah. So yeah, now it triggered it straight away. All right, we should have probably gone around the other side. Oh, I think I'm in 2 game taking these guys on. Those archers are too good. Just not getting far enough away for them to release the bow. What the hell happened then? Oh my god, that was weird as hell. I think I'm in trouble here. Yeah. Okay, that was really weird. I don't know what the hell happened there. Trust me to go back and have a look. Alright, we'll go back and grab our gear and try that again one more time. We need some food. Yeah, that was strange. They kind of all went to sleep, and I thought, oh, maybe I can just come up here and kill them. But they, as soon as I got near them, they woke up again. Now, I can see the red dot's still there, so I wonder if that's going to be a problem. Yeah, there they are. It's not really returning to the... maybe that's going to happen. Oh, I've got no bloody bows on me. Just realised. Mate. Ah, I'm in trouble. Again. Oh my god. That was the most dramatic death ever. Alright, we're gonna try one more time. What is that? Drop the loot. I've got drop the loot here. Remarkably, that looks like the loot that needed to be returned that was picked up from the... Anyway. From the our little that's full already. Alright, that's why. We are pretty full. We need another storage. Okay. I'll just leave that there for the moment to remind me. We need to go back and get the stuff that I dropped. We'll get some food first. You think I'd learned my lesson? Yeah, but there they are. They're still on the road. So they don't seem to be wanting to return. Let's see if they're not returning to the wheat field. Let's go plunder the wheat field. Yeah, they come. They will Yep. Alright. We are out of here. Oh, we are so fully surrounded. There are brigands everywhere. Need to get down to this road. Oh my god, there's more down there. This is a guy, one guy. Oh yeah, it's one guy at the moment. Well, they're all on the ground sleeping. There's something seriously going on wrong with this game. They're all just woken up. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's a bit of a glitch going on here. I think I'm just going to have to give up on all that gear that I've got here because I just don't seem to be able to go and get it. Those guys, the brigands, seem to be sleeping. And we just seem to be chewing through the food at the moment. So... well, we will try one more time. Definitely need the wheat. Hope it's not boring the hell out of you guys watching this, but we are going to try one more time. Now, we've got 2 death spots just here. We could try approaching from the other end. Padstow. Ran up too quick. All right. Well, it's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, hopefully by going this way they will... well, yeah, at 7 o'clock they are supposed to not be asleep, so... Yeah, so there they are. So they're going back slowly. Alright. We're full anyway, so... We'll walk back this way. Our travel sign is just up here, so... I don't know, is there more people here now than there used to be? What are they attacking? Fighting something up there. That's something I've never seen before with brigands. Bandits, maybe? Sorry, I'm really curious. I gotta try and figure out what's going on here. Ah, no. Okay, I got too close. Ah, no. Alright, we're out of here. We're not risking this again. My God, so many of them. Alright, we're not going to risk that again. Let's let them run back. We are going to travel back to the base with all this gear. We need to deliver the 2 shirts. So, and yeah, the wooden arrows aren't cutting it against these guys, so not worth hanging around. Oh, we got it. Did we get in there in time? Yeah, we did. Well, that was close. Alright, we got the trophy. Let's check that out while we're here as well. So let's have a quick look on our nook. Alright, we want a bull's trophy. We want a stag trophy and a boar trophy. Now we have resources for one of them, I think. Ah, see, it is out. Yeah, our storage is full. Getting full. That. Yeah, we have a tusk. Oh, you need 2 of everything. I didn't realize that. I only kept 1. Need some more books to get these up a little bit higher, I think. Alright, and what else can we do here? The butchery now. Although we still need the straw. Let's check we put enough in the straw over here.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
I need this done, so make that priority 1. Although no one seems to be doing it, so just quickly grab. Oh, put it in this one. Ah! Requires farming 3. Are you kidding me? Alright, I can't do it. I need someone else to do it. Alright, well, let's cross fingers on that one. Let someone else do that. Can't do that until the straw's done, so let's see if we can research something else. The mixing bucket. And then we start, like, as far as buildings go, I guess it's really just the village hall. Alright, let's get these rugged shirts anyway, so...
I feel it's going to be a good day.
Yeah, we needed, I think, we needed 3 for one of the quests. This is the one that requires 2. This one wanted 3. I wonder if we could finish this one off. Let's finish this one off. Revolve's going... Where is that revolve going to? Oh, there we go. He's just not in the town. I wonder how our fishing rack's going. Our fishing hut. Alright. Got a little bit of renown. I don't think we got enough yet to hire another person, but we'll see what this... I think this, if I recall, this was a good one, but I'll see.
Yes? Is there something you need? Yeah, what you got for me, pal? Grand job. Now I need to get back to work with it.
Alright, did we not get anything for that? We got nothing. I don't know. We gotta check with this guy. Yeah? Okay. Where is this guy? Mixing bucket came along quickly.
I used to dream of better days. Now I just pray to survive.
Let's just start on this. Get this, I don't know what we're missing, but anyway, we'll get that started. A raid expected tomorrow. Alright, it says to talk to Tendor, but there's some, it's like, select a different one. And then select on that again. Later. Okay, so I can't do it right now. Alright, that's always the way, isn't it? 2 rugged shirts. I don't think they would have made them by now. Let's have a look. These trophies we're still working on. Alright, talk to the farmer. He is in Padstow. Yep. So we'll go back to Padstow.
I fear from... Greetings, companion. There was a time when we were more welcoming, but that was a long...
It's a lot of renowned. Alright, we're going to whip back to Padstow really quickly. This episode is going to be a little bit shorter today. So... quickly finish this one off. Yeah, so let me know what your thoughts are on the caravan situation. I definitely think there's a few little bugs there, but anyway, I'll play around with it some more and see whether I can get it to work or not.
Good news.
Alright, what do we get then? We got no renown.
Yes. Is there something you need? I'm sorry, but I don't have any job. Anything else? Certainly. I've been tilling this. It's been a mix.
Alright, so there we got... I don't know if we... I wasn't actually paying attention. I don't think we actually got anything for that quest. Maybe we got some... We might have got... Yes. Might have got the friendship level up a little bit higher, but... Okay, alright, well let's... While we're here, we've got a... I can't remember this guy. I think this guy just wants...
Trade you. Aye, times are tough. But with a little coin and some... just the person I was I'm thinking we put up a few first.
Okay. Then out the
Finally, with the
population.
prices, that's what I. Did you build them already? Well,
All right.
thanks,
I
but
forgot
we've
about
done
that
what we
one.
can.
So
Your
that's
help is much appreciated.
take the research book. Got a little bit of renown then. Let's quickly, while we're here. Can't actually see Inga. I can't remember if she was... There's a couple of really bad ones here.
We can't keep. You're a new face. Not yet, traveler. But if you continue to help those of us in need, we will
Ah,
respond.
friend. Okay, yeah, this one's... We need this friendship level in this town to get the 2s, don't we? Olga. God. We need to make a make notes of the people that I've spoken to.
Fine cows for milk, strong and healthy. Take one home today, good folk.
Nope.
You're a new face. You're a good soul. I'd be happy to work with you.
Look, we just need the people at the moment, and look, I'm not, yeah, strength 4. I'll take it. That. Let's drag her back to the travel sign at the very least. Ouch. All right, we got a raid due tomorrow. I think we'll be fine. Just make sure everyone's manned up. The last couple of events were pretty easy, so let's travel back to camp. Yeah, the only things I guess we haven't really looked at. All right, she's thrashing away, which is good.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt you. Damn it! I wanted to see.
Need me for something?
Okay, that was the 5 we needed to complete. What was it? The butchery. Yeah. All right, let's complete that butchery, and then we'll do the other one. Where's our person? How far away is she still? She's coming. Yeah, so we've got the butchery to finish off, then we'll get that built. We have statistics. Consumed 1. We got a crimson dartfish. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's actually something I did not look at was
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
fishing rod.
The village is looking better and better.
We need to add a fishing rod, and we need to top that up. I'm guessing 2. It's gonna need simple cord and wood. Keep running out of. Yeah, we're chewing through the flax at the moment, but we are making flax, so. Alright, that person over here yet? Alright. She can be a worker now. That's gonna work out her later, but she'll just jump into something that needs to get done, I'm guessing. I want to just check our farm again. Looks like making a lot of wheat over here.
Did you see that
There's the
sunset last
butchery.
night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah, here's our flux. Alright, well. I'm gonna actually turn off garlic. We actually got garlic on the hill and sage. We just seem to be running out of the flax at the moment, so get that going. And yeah, I think we're getting along. We've got to build a butchery now, so for the got to get that coop thing over there built. What else? That be in here? Yep, it will be. Right. Put that over here somewhere so we can see it. A couple of things to be built. All right, we've got a couple of more things to be built, and I think the target amount reached. I think we're going to need a lot more planks, to be honest. But we are running out of wood, so I'm going to have to get stuck into getting some more wood as well to help out around the place. All right, but that's the episode for today, guys. Like a little bit shorter. I'll be a longer one on my next one, but that's still an hour and 20. So let me know what your thoughts are about those things that we did today. What your thoughts are about the change in the caravan now. That is definitely something different than the way it used to be. So obviously it was a lot easier the other way. You just set it up and it was done. So anyway, one bad out. Hit that like button and consider subscribing. See you on the next video.
Ändert dich so warm, well es sparks und lightning takes to the skies with pixels ablaze and battles untamed. We'll conquer the virtual, never made.